我没去过，没有。但是好开心啊！感觉西安就是中国的一个战地马戏啊。
也许小西安有什么交换一下？西安外院、西安外国语学院，
他那个Emily，他那一年最快会学院的。
你们这一组讲那个绿色通道，它是哪6种？
哎，那6种的人，跟大家说一下，盲人，
上海市的
盲人。
然后呢是
坐轮椅的。
我一下才革命烈士
你知道什么叫革命烈士吗？
我长大。
大家理解不一样。
我们还有忠烈。
然后是革命3产，就是军人或者是警察，应该是4、5种，还有是上海市的70周岁以上。
现在不是了吧？现在有保充卡了吧？现在没有，全有保充卡。
我这个业务不太熟悉。
So I'm asking in the 6th category, what type of 6th category people you can go through the green gate? So basic people with blind people and military personnel, and also special contribution to the country, and police, and so on and so forth. So can go through the gate 3, right? 3. So they want to improve that and make sure only those 6 categories. Otherwise, everybody abuse that gate. Yes, it's 3. So.
不用买票。
那我去还是要买票。那现在go来西安，你是买 ticket。
你是 VIP。
所以有的站的人管得严，有的站的人管得严。
对，所以就是
对吧 ？Yeah. So differential service is some city station. The employee they take charge, so you cannot go through there. So people cannot take advantage of that. But some place actually people just what, not a big deal. So that actually creates the difference between stations.
Okay. Afternoon, everyone. I am representative of the group 4 to make this presentation. Today we have 3 topics. One is about love from the heart. The second is train emergency rescue in using the skill of project management of Professor Mashir, Professor Lam. The second is the train advanced management personnel of using the skills of case and scenario method by Professor Batman and Celeste Kepler. Yes. We all believe that Shanghai Metro and Hongbao State University will be fall in love. Because of our training experience here. We appreciate the love you give us. The first, it will be the love of the teachers and students. Now I represent our students here to say thank you to Professor Batman, Professor Samfu, Professor Lam, and Professor Celeste Kepler. Yes. The second is the love of friendship, Alex and Mrs. Wu. Thank you for your hard work in the training program. You are friends with open and straight personality and most passionate. The third love is of the elders and the juniors for the Laura, Mrs. Laura. we all love Laura. She is very nice and kind. Each one in my group loves her so much. To myself, I'm very enjoyed the feeling for hugging with her. It's very nice. And the last love is for the persons who helped us. And the Julie, William, Gabriel, and Ryan, and so on. Thank you. Now, page, next page. Okay. There is a very, very popular saying in China recently. That is the word big. I want to see it. So I'm willing to give it to all American teachers and friends here. Welcome to China. It has a long historic culture. And welcome to Shanghai Metro, where you can feel the atmosphere of the metropolitan. Most important, okay, that's what most of you have friends and students there with hospitality. We hope we'll meet again in China very soon. Now, we say the first train emergency rescue. Now it's the background. Train emergency rescue happens about 10 and 50 times a year in Shanghai Metro. It has a larger impact for the passengers and the society. So we need to solve the accident less than 15 minutes. But we don't know which steps are the most important to shorten the time through the rescue program. So we use the method of a critical path by the Professor Lion to find the critical steps to shorten the time to rescue the malfunction train. That's why we choose this project. This is the process of the rescue. Train B is the rescue train. Train A is the malfunction train. Yes. There is a station X, station Y, and station Z. First, train A's driver tries to solve the trouble. This one. And two, the driver failed to solve the trouble. Train B clears the passenger at the station X. 3. Train A clears the passenger at the station Y. 4. Train B approaches to the train A, and the train A prepares to rescue. 5. Train B couples train A. 6. The coupled train goes away. That's the whole process for the rescue. Okay. We have 9 jobs. The A, B, C, D, and I. There is the minutes. Every activity needs the time. So this is the precedence for the 9 jobs. And the time is every activity needs a time. Now this is the project network. And we found the critical path is A, B, E, F, H, I. So through the integration, we found that A, B is the same troubleshooting by the malfunction travel. E is both passengers get off the malfunction train, and the E, F, and H is the release brake of the malfunction train by driver. So we choose the 3 objectives. In this one, we have 3 activities. First, train the drivers. Second, practice Excel. And third, obviously display and convenient operate for the control panel. So we have the experts and the suppliers to help us. The indicator of the success is solve the troubles less than 6 minutes. It's my purpose. I think that it will be in 1 year to complete this object. Okay, we just for example for the time. Okay. The third is the train advanced management personnel. So we see the background. In Shanghai Metro, Shanghai Metro's technical personnel structure is more reasonable. Yes. You can see the chart. It's the advanced technical. The green is the advanced technical personnel. The blue is the secondary technical personnel, and the red is the primary technical personnel. So you can see every technical personnel occupies the similar rates. So it's reasonable, yes. But now Shanghai Metro put more emphasis on the technical personnel than management personnel. And the most question is lack of advanced management personnel severely. So we choose the topic is train advanced management personnel. Okay. We use the scenario method. We find 5 influence factors: external environment, policy laws, train mode, train result, and train culture. We try how the several specific comments there. You can see the yellow is be good to the train. Red is be good for the training, and the green is be bad for the training, and the blue is can be good and all can be bad. So we use the middle. You can see all the specific comments. For example, external environment. The first comment is transit rapid development in China. It's be good for training the advanced management personnel. But the competitor in other cities is be bad to our training advanced management personnel. Okay. So we make the assumption to the assumption scenario in the year 2020 in Shanghai Metro. We find the 10 sections scenarios. For example, the first one, China's transit will rapidly develop to 6,000 kilometers. It's a big good to the train advanced management personnel. But the faster development of other city transit have more attraction to the technical and the management personnel in Shanghai Metro. It be bad to Shanghai Metro Shanghai Metro training advanced management personnel. So we have the 10 sections. Last, we choose the 3 objects to improve how to train advanced management personnel. The first one is the true mode. Second is the true policy and laws. Third is the true culture. For example, true mode, we have 4 activities. One is the international university and enterprise cooperation, just like Humboldt State University and Shanghai Metro, just like it. 2, short-term management study abroad, like us, all 20 people here. Third, invite international management experts to be Shanghai Metro consultants, just like your teachers can be the Shanghai Metro's consultant to teach us to train the advanced management personnel. And 4, develop the online course to advanced management personnel. Just use the online education. Okay. And we can see 3 people can help us. There's a consultancy company, international university and professors, and a course designer. We think the indicator of the success is more than 4 training modes have been established. We can see that we can make our training mode have more kind of the mode. We think that the timeline is 3 years. Just okay. I don't describe to everyone is here. Okay. Okay. In the end, I would want to say we love Humboldt State University. I love its nature and beauty, and last is my passion. Also, we love this training project. I love this project. Okay, let's see it. Okay. It will be an important milestone in our life. The training will be the most important memories, and we remember it in my heart forever. And we love all the teachers, students, and friends here even more. You all make them more vitality and more energy and more colorful here. And and the yellow and the green are the color of the Humboldt State University, which has become a seed planted in our heart, and it will be grow. It will be grow accompanied with my future life, and we hope it can be grow as tall as the redwood tree. And we will share its beauty and charm with my friends and children. Okay. And in the last, we love the Humboldt State University. We are proud to meet American teachers and friends here. We all believe this training project is just the beginning of the love road between Shanghai Metro and Humboldt University. I believe it. That's all. Thank you very much.
I cannot imagine a better way to say it at the end of the program, because it's all of us together. It's not Shanghai Metro and Humboldt State. It's all of us together. And what we hope as your teachers is we hope that we have a part of that future. That's what's really important to us. And whether that future is a future relationship between the two institutions, Humboldt State University, Shanghai Metro, or whether it's just simply a relationship between teacher and student, okay, with each and every one of us. So I want to thank you for bringing that, and of course your understanding is just amazing. For all of you, I want to say that it's just wow. So thank you so much.
Very good comments. First, a couple of things about the presentation. I think your presentation was the most detailed I've ever seen. There's so much information and detail into it, which was very, very impressive.
他说大家的这个讲演吧，是他可能看到最好的，是非常非常清晰，而且非常。